If you want to start a business as a teenager, it's important for you to watch this video because right now I am in the phase of starting my own business, and to be very honest about it, it's very overwhelming. You expect things to, just like on the first day when you have an idea and when you just feel like that, the other day this idea will just flourish and you will be this millionaire or billionaire or whatever target you have set for yourself. You just feel like it'll be achieved like this, like bum bum bum, and you'll be all set up. But it's not like that. The business idea that I'm talking about, it's on its launching phase and it hasn't launched yet. So basically what we are doing is we are just creating online silver jewelry brand. Okay, so we had very small amount of investment, and with that only we decided that we will not go to artificial jewelry. We want to go to a premium sort of a kind, and we just want to go with silver. Okay, so like we decided about it, and then when I thought of this idea, it was September this year when I thought of this idea. And from September to, we are like at 10th of December, this whole time we have just thought upon that will this idea proceed or not. Like people have told me that I am not making that kind of progress and I should, the one day as I think about an idea, the other day I should execute it. But that doesn't happen. It's that you need to have, if you are going to start a business as a teenager or as a person with no money, like with no initial funds, it's difficult to start, and it's okay. Like if a person tells you that you want to start a business, like you told me 3 months back that you are going to start a business, what is the progress? No, we don't have that kind of unfair advantages, you know like it takes a lot of time to research. Your people say that in your teenage years your risk tolerance is high and everything, but like there are certain situations when like you want to analyze the stuff before actually just beginning with your business. You want to analyze, you want to talk to people that will it actually work or not. You want to just get hang of the market, like the kind of case studies I have read over this period of time, and the kind of research and with the mentors and everything that I have done, and the kind of times I just felt like before starting only I felt like I don't, how will I continue? Is this niche actually good for me? So by that, moving forward and forward, here I would highly suggest you that because of my college over here, I got to have like-minded people. So I just decided to start a business with people that actually share somewhat same kind of a mindset. So I actually collaborated with them, and that is the fact that when you yourself as the person who got that business idea gets demotivated because of the overwhelming stuff that happens, and then from other people who have had bad experiences about that field, when they tell you that don't get into this field and everything, that is actually your team. When the team actually motivates you that like you have to start and like we need to actually begin. So what happened was that we just got our stuff like 1 month ago, basically like 3 weeks ago maybe. And then when silver is like that you need to weight each and every item, and according to that you need to price it. So what happened is, when we were going to so basically I have a friend over here who had this weighing machine, like small weighing machine, and I just got it from him. So before that it was working absolutely fine. Okay, everything that was weighing on it, it was working absolutely fine. But as soon as I put my piece of jewelry over it, it stopped working. And me and my friend, we were on a video call discussing about the pricing of the jewelry. So um, he was like, oh god, it's such a, bad luck and everything and everything. And I told him that no, it's not like that, it's just a very normal thing. But at the back of my mind, I was like, what is this actually happening? Why am I facing so many obstacles? And like, people are telling me that, move fast, and I'm not able to move fast, and I'm not able to proceed and like get instant results, while I see other teams or other people around me who are actually getting some results. You know what? The other people who you feel that are doing somewhat better than you, they are afraid by your potential, because they feel like that we are doing just temporary stuff. But if this person starts the business, spending crucial time of his on product research and whatever, they will actually create a fortune. When it comes to start a real business, it takes time. And today only many things were happening, that supplier problem, then we have this packaging problem, then this weighing machine, then this photo shoot, everything. And I was like, why is everything taking me so much of a time? Why are things taking so much of time? And just people, I see people, they just one day they think that I want to start something, and within a week they are into it, and I'm just stuck in the product research phase and somewhat this and this. And why am I not able to actually proceed? So I was actually really overwhelmed by this. And then my father called me, and then he said what happened. He got to know that something is there off. So I told him that you know what, dad, this and this is happening, I'm not able to get into it. So many of the delays are happening now. The packaging guy is saying that I won't be able to deliver your packaging by the next 10-15 days, and like we need to have somewhat more delay. There is somewhat more delay in the process. And he was like, it's okay. Like, when you start a business, the base of it, creating the base of a business is actually the big thing. Like, creating a base of something is actually a big thing. But like, when you get into the process, things get easy and easy, because you get hang to it, you know the process. Then before, it's like that you have to figure out everything from the very initial level. And that too, if you like have that much investment, it gets more easy, it gets more difficult. And he said that, you know what, the fact is that you are trying very hard, and I can just see that from your face. Like, whenever I talk to you, you are in the market, you are doing something, you are doing photo shoot, and you are doing this and that and that. And I was like, yeah, but like, it's not yielding to any results. So he was like, you are doing your work, right? And I was like, yeah. And so he said, why are you worried then? You are putting in your work, the results will come out. No matter if it is today, no matter if it is tomorrow, no matter if it is after 10 days. But you need to keep going. This is a testing phase, and you need to pass this testing phase. So it's just like that. If you just stop in that process, like if you just feel like, I cannot do it, forget it, this business is not for me, you don't know what thing can change your life. What if that works? Just go on my page and see the banner over there. I studied a lot of probability and statistics, okay? So every outcome that you can have has an equal possibility. One day I was at this one Ayurvedic doctor, and he was like, we were just talking about some stuff, and suddenly the thing about how to start a business, like, kind of stuff came in. And he was actually saying that our mind is so trained to focus on the negatives. Like, for example, suppose that if we want to go into a field, and in that field we see two players, okay? Two players. So the two players that we see, one person is earning just rupees 500 in a month in that field, in that business, and the other person is making 5 lakhs a month. But what we will actually see is the person who is making 500 a month, and we'll find n number of excuses why we won't be able to succeed. If the 501 can be you, okay, you are imagining that. If the 501 person can be you, then why not the 5 lakh person can be you? 50-50 chances, right? My father also told me this, that Ambanis were not created like this only. Ambanis failed in a lot of things. And like, if they would have just stopped and thought that no, this is not working and everything, how would they have been able to achieve the great success and the name and the fame and everything that they have today? It's because that they just kept going. Whether the things were working, whether the things were not working, they were very down times. Like, you have not started anything. Just think about the person who have had $100 billion in his account, and then he went to ground zero. In my college, I was just like in a CXO session. There was this lady. She was talking about that when she actually winded up her business, she had 74 crores in her bank account. Investors' money. At that point of time, she winded up her business. Can you imagine? She had 74 crores in her bank account, and investors were actually saying that, please don't return the money right now. We know that you will be able to do something, but like, it's just that, okay, we are giving you time for like 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. Take your time, do something. We have faith in you. But she was like, no, actually, I'm done with it. I don't want to do it right now. I'm not saying she made a bad choice or a good choice and when she returned the money back to the investors, but like, I read this quote actually when I was, just scrolling through YouTube. I had this video of a CA aspirant, and she was continuously failing for 9 years. And in the title, she had actually mentioned, winners never quit and quitters never win. And I was like, yeah, that's actually true. Like, winner is actually the person who stands up one more time, like whenever he feels a failure. And quitter is a person who could have achieved success and who may have like won the battle just after standing up once again. So it's like, if you want to start a business and if you are just in a phase of, whether I should go with it, whether I should start with it, and, how will it work? What if it doesn't work? What if it doesn't work? What if it works? Tell me. What if it works? How would your life be if it works? If it doesn't work, then what? You'll figure out something else. You just put in your time in school, knowing that it will not make you, at 18 years of age also, if you talk about Indian education system, it will not make you even skilled enough to earn money at the age of 18. But then do you just go to school? So if you can you can just go to school, ideally, if you can just waste your time in school for like 12 to 15 years, because of the society and because of your parents and because of the system that is created around us, can't you just try a thing for 6 months and see if you succeed or not? And talking about the money problem, we have a lot of channels, we have a lot of sources. I personally have cold emailed tons of people and they have replied. It's just that you need to go and find your opportunities. If you would just be sitting in silence in your comfort zone and just not telling about people, like win in silence, win in silence, win in silence. I'm not saying win in silence is bad. I'm just saying that if your work or your business idea involves a part where you actually want to tell someone, you actually have to share things to people, and like that only you will get opportunities and opportunities. Just go and share with people whatever you are doing. I'm not saying with everybody, but I am saying with the people that can actually, help you out, that can actually help you out in reaching your goals. Whatever you are trying, okay, whatever you are trying, just cold email about it to some random guy that you admire on the YouTube, or some random guy you find on Twitter, and just ask for feedback. Ask for feedback for that idea. What if he doesn't reply? What if he replies? What if he replies? Just change your perspective. And if you just focus on the negative, you'll actually remain stuck. And if you want to remain stuck, just don't go for it, okay? But if you actually want to do something, you actually don't want to sit idle, you actually don't want to complain about your life, no matter how you feel, you need to put in the work. You need to do stuff what is need to be done. Because if you would have got an ordinary, if you would have got an ordinary life, an ordinary journey, how can you expect an ordinary life, an ordinary person to get extraordinary things? The fact that you are facing difficulties in your life is because you have, your story is being built up. Think like that. Your story is being built up because you have to tell it to people. Your story will actually just be in front of the world, and like when you tell to people about your journey, there needs to be something that inspires them. There needs to be something that makes them feel like, whoa, like this person actually went from rock bottom to like this, and if they can do it, why can I not? You need a good story, and this is a journey that is creating a good story. And when it will be in front of people, just think about it. Will you regret that why all the things happen, or will you just feel that, okay, I was facing all that difficulties because I had to tell it to people, I had to achieve all that success, that this story is worth of it. One thing I want to say, if you want to start a business, go to people, no one will come to you. Go to people, talk about your idea, stay with that idea, because no idea is bad. It's only the execution part that makes a person win or lose. You may have the greatest idea in the world, but if you don't execute, you are at ground zero. You may have the worst idea in the world, but if you stick with it, you will achieve stuff. It's not about the idea, it's about the execution. No matter how slow, no matter how people tell you that you are not moving, you cannot do it, like this won't happen, you just stay in your peace of mind, you just stay in your focus, and you just put in the work, just see what happens. By the way, read the banner again. Bye bye, take care.